Hello everyone, welcome to the BSDU live stream. So today we all assemble just to get acquainted with what all you are going to do when we are going to host IndiaSkills 2021 Rajasthan. So to brief you all about, today we have three of my colleagues with me, including myself. Uh, our project manager from the woodworking skill, he is going to discuss more about what all opportunities available with wall skill and what all training and facility that you can undergo to prepare yourself for wall skill competitions and what is the importance of skill. This is more specifically where we are going to highlight what is the importance of skill in our life and how we can take advantage of honing and sharpening our skills so that we could have a better career. Along with participating in the World Skill Championship and before that India Skill Championship and before that India Skill 2021 Rajasthan, where on state level you're going to compete with your peers. So with that, let me invite my friend, the project manager from our woodworking skill, Mr. Matthew, to explain you more about importance of skills. So it's over to you, Matthew.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today I will talk to you little bit about the importance of the skills, and I will show you more about the way which you have to take to be able to compete on the world skills. First, of course, India skills and Rajasthan skills. And I will tell you a little bit about the whole world skills, how that works, how that started. So first of all, I would like to talk about myself a little bit. My name is Matthias Fa. I'm project manager from the School of Woodworking Skills at the Bharatiya Skill Development University in Jaipur. Since 3 years, I work for this university, and also before, skill was always a part of my life. With 16, I started my apprenticeship as a cabinet maker and joiner. And since then, skills always followed me in my professional career, but also in my private life, which I love to do things. So it opened for me so many opportunities that I learned skills. I could work in Canada, now I'm in India. I worked and taught in many countries, and that's why one of the reasons why skills are so great, because it opens you so many different options. But why are skills so important? For that, I would like to show you a short video, which is actually made from the World Skills and shows you why skills are very important for young people.
Young people are amazing, right? We get things done. But it's really hard out there now, and the workplace is stacked against so many of us due to race, gender, and where we live. What are we supposed to do? At World Skills, we believe what young people need to be able to survive and thrive is skills. Skills matter. They change lives by building self-esteem and releasing potential. They open up opportunity and connect communities. At World Skills, we've built a movement that's changing young people's lives through skills, reaching 2/3 of the world's population. It's a movement of change. We create this change by inspiring young people to develop a passion through learning a skill or pursuing excellence at one of our skills competitions. We develop these skills, helping to raise global standards in training and industry engagement. Our young people connect globally and develop skills together. We influence government and educators through international cooperation and research, building a global platform to champion skills. We're creating measurable impact at every level, building the confidence of hundreds of thousands of young people, empowering communities and fueling local and international economies. Look, we know things are tough, so if you want to change your life and that of your community and country, get involved with World Skills now. Join us and be one of the millions of young people changing their lives with the power of skill. World Skills. Skills change lives.
So as you have seen in the video, skills open up so many opportunities in your private life, but also in your work life, of course. You connect with different people all over the world, which maybe have the same skill or have different kind of skills, which is very interesting, and you will learn so much from each and any person. It also release your individual potential. So where you are good in, if you train it more and more, you get better and better, and this is just great. It will also develop a passion to learn new skills. So skills should always be a part of which you do with passion. Passion is so important, so you love what you do, and skills, I think it's something, whatever you do, if you do it with love, it will end up great. And last but not least, it will be groundbreaking for your professional career. So when you are good in skills, your career will be also great sooner or later. So that's why skills are very important. Now let's talk about two different kinds of skills. So on one hand, we have the hard skills. That's a very good sample of hard skills. So we have a finished, which is also the goal on the competition.
Young people.
You will need to be able to make a product like this in different kind of professions. This is very easy to measure. They can see if the measurement is correct, if the thickness is correct. So hard skills, it's very easy to measure. But only with hard skills, you won't be able to win this competition. It will also need some soft skills. For example, problem solving. So you need to learn, if you have a problem while the process of building this, you need to learn how you can solve this problem. So this is a soft skill. You need to be able to finish that the solution or whatever you have for a task on the World Skill Competition or on the Indian Skill Competition in time. So time management is very important. Then decision making. What step do I do first? Which step do I do second? So you need to make decision based on your experience. And you need to be very well organized, because time will be very, very quick. So you have to be in a hurry, but you have to be perfectly organized. That also means the stress level management is very important. So you need the hard skills and you need the soft skill to be successful at the end. The soft skills are not really easy to measure. Only the hard skills are what they measure at the very end. But nonetheless, you need, very importantly, both kind of skills. Okay? So now, what will be the first step which you have to do? First of all, we have the district level, and this will be an online exam. From each profession, the top 8 will be able to perform on the state level. So this is the next level. The state level, this will be a practical competition. That means you will have to have something which you have to build or do whatever profession you have. From there, the first 2 of each profession will be able to perform at IndiaSkills. From the winner of IndiaSkills and the second one, again they will have a competition between the first and the second, and then it will be decided who can join the World Skill Competition. So as you can see, we start with the district level, next to the state level, and then national level, and at the end the goal which everyone from you wants to reach is the World Skills. What are the World Skills? So let's have a look. Just 2 slides back, please. 2 slides back. Well, it's okay. So the World Skill Competition, I think they started already in 1950. So that was the first time they started with the World Skill Competition. It is every 2 years, and now it was supposed to be in 2021, but because of COVID virus they had to move it for 1 year, so it will be in 2022. The picture you see here are from Kazan, Russia, that was in 2019. I could go there and have a look, and it was incredible. As you can see, it's very well organized and very professional, and it will be a one of a lifetime experience. Now, what is important for you to be prepared for the world skills? First of all, you have to practice as much as you can. This is the most important thing. You have to train, train, train. Only like this you will be able to grow your skills day by day. Second of it, you have to follow the guidelines of the world skills. So on the official website of World Skills, you will find from each trade and each profession, you find the guidelines. It's very important that you learn all about the guidelines, because at the end, this matters if you are able to perform well or if you are not able to perform well. Then you can also find online many projects from previous years. So there are test projects and even the original projects from previous years you will find. There you should also start to build those projects. At the beginning, time doesn't matter, so you just make sure your performance gets better and better and better, and you repeat the project that long till you can perform it perfectly and in the given time. You will find everything online, so just Google previous projects from World Skill Competition, and this will help you, in fact, to
district level, then state level, regional level, country level, and then world scale. So that already I had explained. मेरा पर्पस है कि हम आपको बताएं कि जो प्रेजेंट स्किल कंपटीशन होने जा रहा है किस वे में ये कंडक्ट किया जाए। एक्चुअली जैसा मेरा कलीग बता रहे थे कि every at the interval of 2 years this skill competition is being organized. जैसा दूसरा वर्ल्ड कंपटीशन होता है सिमिलरली जो इसका भी, और ये एक्चुअली शेड्यूल किया गया था 2019 में, जब आप लोग सवाल में रजिस्ट्रेशन अपना कराएंगे। लेकिन as we all are aware, due to COVID, nothing happened. और कुछ जो सब कुछ जो है स्टेट बाय कंडीशन में होता है, लेकिन फिर से नाउ थिंग्स आर इम्प्रूविंग। फिर से गवर्नमेंट डिसीजन लिया कि नहीं, वी शुड और at what level it has been decided we should continue, we should start this activity. फिर से तो जो रजिस्ट्रेशन उस समय हुआ, based upon that registration itself, again initiative has been taken. और इसमें जैसे कंट्री लेवल पर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिया हर स्टेट को कि यू हैव टू कंडक्ट स्किल कॉम्पिटिशन। और सिमिलरली राजस्थान गवर्नमेंट को भी दिया गया इंस्ट्रक्शंस। तो राजस्थान गवर्नमेंट का जो बॉडी है RSLBC in coordination with NSDC, they started taking the initiative. जैसा आप सब आदमी जानते हैं, मेरे करीब भी बताया कि पहले जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल का है और डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल में 8 participants will be selected and they will go in next round, state level जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं। ये डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल का जो कंपटीशन है ये हम लोग 5 अगस्त उस दिन हम लोग यही किया, फिक्स किया हुए हैं शेड्यूल, एंड टाइमिंग विल बी 12 to 1। और ये ऑनलाइन हो रहा है ये, और मेरे कलीग बताएंगे इसके बारे में, डिटेल डिस्कस करेंगे। इसमें बहुत सारा स्ट्रिक्ट रूल्स मींस बाउंड्री कंडीशंस रहेगा आपके पास। आपको क्विकली जो है 60 क्वेश्चंस का आंसर देना है, 60 मिनट्स में देना है, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा। हम ये हाईलाइट करना चाहेंगे कि ये चूंकि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके कैरियर के लिए भी, और अगर आपको एक बार सफलता मिलता है देन यू फील इट्स वेरी गुड, यू कैन से। अब बीएसडी को क्यों सेलेक्ट किया गया? हो सकता है बहुत आदमी आप लोगों में से भारतीय स्किल डेवलपमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी का नाम सुने होंगे और बहुत आदमी नहीं भी सुने। सिर्फ भारतीय स्किल डेवलपमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी ये स्विट्जरलैंड के डॉक्टर जोशी थे, इंडिया ही थे और राजस्थान के रहने वाले थे, इसलिए उनका हुआ कि शुड सर्व आवर कंट्री, और अकॉर्डिंगली भारतीय स्किल डेवलपमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी एस्टैब्लिश किया। और जैसे मेरे कलीग जो जो अभी आपसे बात कर रहे थे, इज वर्किंग एज प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर एंड ही इज बेसिकली बिलोंग फ्रॉम स्विट्जरलैंड। यहाँ पर कलीग्स जो ट्रेनर्स हैं, जो मास्टर ट्रेनर्स हैं, दे आर फ्रॉम स्विट्जरलैंड, सम ट्रेनर्स आर फ्रॉम इंडिया। तो राजस्थान गवर्नमेंट ये सोचा कि अगर हमको हाईएस्ट लेवल तक ले जाना है तो स्टूडेंट का सिलेक्शन भी उस वे में होना चाहिए, उसका स्किल लेवल हाईएस्ट लेवल तक परखा जाए। इसलिए भारतीय स्किल डेवलपमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी को सेलेक्ट किया, क्योंकि यहाँ पर बहुत ही प्रोफेशनल वे में स्किल एजुकेशन में दिया जाता है। अभी हम लोग जैसे बात कर रहे थे कि 8 स्टूडेंट्स will be selected from round 1, 8 स्टूडेंट्स को यहाँ आना है, तो यहाँ पर फिर फिजिकल प्रेजेंस के थ्रू टास्क will be given and accordingly finally will be selected. So certainly this is a very good opportunity to all our participants, and we are hoping आप लोग जो पूरा अपने रिपोर्ट लगा करके इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे। गुड लक, गुड विशेस फ्रॉम माय साइड, थैंक यू। नाउ आई एम हैंडिंग ओवर द माइक टू आवर कलीग डॉक्टर राजीव।
Thank you, sir. Give me a second. Let me fix my camera. Yeah. So thank you. Yes. So thank you, sir. So I hope like each and everyone has got briefed about the importance of skills, because like in our life there are 3 aspects, like what we are doing, how we are doing, and why we are doing. And I am very sure like the introductory message that my friend Matthias has given you, he has very briefly outlined, and briefly and at the same time very elaborately with example, he has outlined that why each one of you should participate in the World Skill Championship. And you can start this with your journey at the Bharatiya Skill Development University with our first level of screening, which is going to happen online, followed with a task-based assessment that we are going to conduct physically at Bharatiya Skill Development University. It's not only the go for gold, it is to demonstrate your competency, आपकी काबिलियत जिसको हम कहते हैं, to demonstrate your काबिलियत at the world level. Like today morning itself, many of you have watched like how in the Olympics our heroes from the hockey has fought tightly fought battles with them, so that they can also participate, and we will be able to accommodate their registration also. So we have already floated an additional registration form. We already shared with you through WhatsApp message, through SMS message, as well as through email. So if you feel that any of your friend probably have, because like when the initial registration happened, it is also COVID time. So skill NSDC, National Skill Development Center, NSDC as well as RSLDC at your place, and Bharatiya Skill Development University, we all decided that we will accommodate any additional request. If any of your friend would like to participate in this state level competitions, so you please do share the registration form with them. We will able to accommodate their request also. Now coming back to, already we have shared in today's orientation session, since already we shared how all these things are going to happen, let me brief specifically about what all we are going to expect in the online examinations, fine, that we are going to have in 5th of August 12 to 1 p.m. So since already shared with you in the schedule, your online examination is going to happen for 1 hour long. That means you are going to have 60 minutes to answer all the questions that you are going to come. So the next comes that how many questions are going to be there. So there are going to be 60 questions. So you will be having 1 minute to answer each questions. I have seen in the WhatsApp conversation, many of you are asking that how all it's going to happen. So there I'm giving, already we already answered this through this our WhatsApp chat. Still I'm saying please keep in mind your examination is going to happen for 60 minutes and there will be 60 questions. Now since we received many registrations, so we already decided as a host of the online sessions that there is going to be a negative marking also, because like only 8 people from each trades will get an opportunity for the physical task based assessment. And believe me, you are going to have a best of the best facility at Bharatiya Skill Development University. I don't know like whether some of you have already participated in the last year's World Skill Championship. If you have submitted, you have participated, you might have seen the facility that we have raised at Bharatiya Skill Development University. So you are going to have the best facility in the country to demonstrate your skill, to demonstrate your task-based assessment. So please, like already you have another 3 days for the preparations. Please make sure that you come with your best of the preparations, because there is going to be a negative marking for this one. There is going to be 60 questions and you need to answer them in 60 minutes. So exactly you have roughly on an average 1 minute to answer each questions. Fine. And those questions are going to based on your trades. Don't think like, okay, I have from automotive, so I am going to have some CNC trade questions. It is going to be a trade specific. Fine. So, and there are hardly going to be any channel type questions. Fine. So exclusively trade specific questions will be there and you need to attempt it. So whichever trade you have selected, please prepare around that, because your questions are going to be on that particular trades. Now coming back to the other aspect of the examination, since many of you are not well accustomed, we are, although like we already spent on nearly 2 years of like online teaching, training and assessment. So probably many of you already undergone this online test, but just to accustom you, because my friend Matthias already told you, like online test taking skill, that itself a skill only, fine. So and we can develop skill only through practice. This is the only solution, like it's not that you will mug up 10 books and you will come up and you will answer this, no. So online test taking skill is also there, where the soft skills like time management he has told you already, they are also equally important. Because like if you fumble with one particular question and stay it for let's say 4 5 minutes, then you are getting an opportunity to answer those 4 5 questions who are going to come last. Fine. So for that, we are going to tomorrow conduct one mock test. Fine. So we'll be sharing all those link of the mock test in this YouTube video also in the chat box. Also, we are going to share in the WhatsApp group. So those of you have not already not like already joined our WhatsApp group, my request will be please go to your emails. You will find one WhatsApp link. Please join on those groups tomorrow. Again, definitely through email only. We'll share the link. Also, we'll simultaneously share in those WhatsApp groups. So it will be very easy for you to get the link and immediately start your assessment. So tomorrow we are going to conduct a mock test on global skill ecosystem. Questions will be very generic. So again, I'll not suggest you go for any preparation. Please prepare for your final exam, which is what is going to be happen on day after tomorrow. So tomorrow it will be a mock test. We are not going to assess your marks and anything. This will be just for the practice, because my friend already told practice is something through which you can develop skills, and online test taking is itself a skill, because time management and other factors comes, and on top of it there will be a negative marking. So you need very judicious with your answers. Fine, it's no guesswork. Fine. So my personal suggestions will be, if you don't know a particular questions, avoid it instead of making a guesswork, because there are many participants already registered for this particular skill competitions, and there are only 8 spots available against each trades. So if there are some 200 odd participants, we are going to only select 8 of you for the final task-based assessment at Bharatiya Skill Development University. So this is how your online test is going to happen. After that, we'll share the result with you all, and we'll invite those 8 participants at Bharatiya Skill Development University. Dates and schedule will be shared with only those who will be in those top 8. Fine. So with that, let me take some question, if at all any question is there from you in the chat box. Okay, let me check this in my mobile. That will be relatively better. Okay, so Jigar Jangir, he was asking about the negative marking. I already told you that the negative marking will be around 25%. So 0.25 marks, there will be a question which will be carrying 1 marks each, and 0.25 marks will be the negative marking. So if you furnish a wrong answer for an answers for any questions, there will be a 0.25 marks will be deducted from your total count. What happened in the sheet metal. Okay, so sheet metal, I mean, like, sheet metal will be welding. Yeah, so in the welding, again, like I already told you, whatever you have applied, whatever trades you have applied, the questions will be from that trades only. So if assuming most of you are from ITI or polytechnical backgrounds, you already have gone through those questions. Like something out of the box is not going to come. Everything at your skill level, at your domain area is going to come. Don't assume that, okay, we'll put in some general type of questions or something like. It's a completely trade specific. Fine. So not to worry, because like I hope while selecting those trades, you might have thought about your backgrounds. Definitely, I am not assuming somebody from a computer science has opted for an welding. So since you have opted, assuming that you have opted your trade specific discipline for the competitions, your question papers are also going to be from that particular trades. And I also again request you, will be sharing in the chat box the link of the WhatsApp groups. There are already trade specific WhatsApp groups are there. Even you can also discuss among your peer friends. And all the links and everything will be shared on that, as well as your registered email ID. So we already shared, I think, today's invitation mail also probably all of you have received, and also day after tomorrow, day after yesterday also we have already shared the invitation schedule for this one, and tomorrow we are going to share the mock test link. So please, and those emails are going from bsdu.outreach@ruj.ruj-bsdu.in. So this is the email ID from which you are getting. And if you have any questions, any queries, you could see in the tricking line there is a number is going on. Let me repeat that number again: 869693353. You can drop a message. This is an helpline number for all of you, and all of our people will be able to answer any of your queries. Just drop an WhatsApp message like, "Hi, I am a participant of IndiaSkills 2021." Will immediately reply your queries. So with that, let's stop it for today. And we are available through our WhatsApp email ID, as well as you can call to those numbers already shared with you through our messages, and we'll definitely going to help you out regarding all your queries. Broadly, let me outline your first assessment is going to be an online. There is going to be 60 questions. You will get 60 minutes to answer those 60 questions, and there will be a negative marking which will carries 0.25% of the marks. That means if the question carries 1 marks, the negative marking will be 0.25, will be 0.50. Fine. This is how it's going to happen, and only 8 participants or 8 applicants against each trades is going to get selected. So competition is very hard. My request, I hope like all of you has already prepared for it. If not, spend the next 2-3 days in the preparation, and if you will win, you know like what is going to become for you. Not only the recognition from the state government, not only the recognition from the India governments. If you go to the world skill, there is a global recognitions. So my dear friends, please do prepare. Yeah, so also sorry sharing those questions, like don't think like okay you will sit together and we'll answer the questions. There are a lot of questions which will be reshuffled. The set of questions that you are going to get, probably the your friend is not going to get, so there will be a different set of questions. Fine, where the questions will be in reshuffle and all. So please make sure that you do it very judiciously, very honestly, so that the best person can be there with us for the further level of the skill championship. And if at all any bright students who are going to like do miracle for our country, our states, definitely all the facility at Bharatiya skill development will be at your backyard, because we want like to hone your skills. This is the dream behind of coming up within Bharatiya skill development university, so that we can contribute to the skill level of the people of Rajasthan, so that they can make a mark for themselves at the global level. So thank you so much. If at all any questions is there, you can share over WhatsApp, or else like after this in sessions, I'm going to look at each one of your questions and I'm going to answer them individually. So you can write your question in the chat box. Me and my team is going to answer them individually, as well as you can drop your message to our WhatsApp number I already shared. I'll repeat it again: 869693353. 86969353. Okay, thank you so much.
Another thing you can say that here that this they can use their laptop or mobile phone.
Yeah, so yeah, since this is an online examination, so like my suggestions will be, if you have laptop available with you, go for it, because at times the questions and all like in the mobile device is like and comes like little are not visible, in the sense like the font size and all are small. So better to use your laptop or an desktops with you, so that like in a big screen you can try attempting the question. So this advice you can take it up. This always helps. Better to opt for an laptop or a bigger device, like with a bigger screen. I hope many of you have tab also. You can use tab while answering, while attempting your online questions. So thank you so much. All the best. Tomorrow there is going to be a mock test. Please do appear there, because this is going to help you, because it isn't, we planned that mock test so that like before the final test all of you well prepared. Fine, thank you so much.